Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks, I'm playing various series videos I've been doing for a little while. I'll go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff and drink stuff, then, folks, I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff that time I'm doing this, folks. I'm not going to lie. I just had some tasty crepes and, well, now I need something to wash them down. But we'll get to that. Folks, it's super simple format. I'm going to go over there and try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm yammer on about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm inside my truck. And whilst I'm doing all that, folks, I'm wearing a super cool shirt. Folks, when I wear super cool shirts, I always like to highlight the super cool shirt. What super cool shirt am I wearing for you today, though? Happens to be my Cyclone 9 shirt. Yeah, that's just such cool design. I actually wasn't planning on getting a shirt. I was just going to pick up a CD. But I saw the design and I was like, I need that. That's just too damn cool. But what is Cyclone 9? Cyclone 9 is I think it originally started off as a band and then it really became more of sort of a one-man musical project, specifically from a individual known as Nero, who's very much known in like these sort of industrial electronica circles and everything. I became aware of his stuff through his work with a guy named Tim Skold. They did a project called Not My God together, and I actually got to see them perform live on their one and only tour that they did. And from there, I kind of expanded out and I got into Nero's stuff and Cyclone 9, his other project. So I've been fortunate enough where I've been able to see him perform live a couple of times now. Well, actually, multiple times now through his various projects, but I've seen Cyclone 9 twice now. And that's where I got the shirt. I actually have videos of the performances that I've attended. They are on the channel, just in case maybe you want to check them out. If nothing else, I'd be more than happy to kind of point you in the right direction as far as the music goes, because I think the dude's incredible. But anyway, what am I trying for today, folks? What are we doing here? Well, like I said, I just got through reviewing some mozzarella and sauteed mushroom crepes, ooh, because I'm fancy, from a local establishment, a cool little cafe called, I keep needing to read the thing, Sweet and Brew Cafe, which is a cool little corner cafe that I've been meaning to hit for I don't know how long. Finally, I made it out today. So I had some crepes. I wanted something to wash it down, though. What did I get? Boom, it's green! It is their matcha, their iced matcha latte. And yeah, man, I mean, I am a big fan of some iced matcha latte. I reviewed one from Starbucks, and I think I might have even reviewed one from Dunkin' Donuts a while ago. But this is from like a proper little sit-down cafe. It's adorable, by the way. Like the ambiance and like the whole. See how fancy I am saying ambiance. Just such a cool little spot. Like I definitely need to come back here and just enjoy the thing non-review style. I did get this with a little bit of a sweetener, so it'll be interesting to see how that goes. Let's find out together. Ooh, that's tasty. Okay. Yeah, that's nice. Nice and fresh tasting. Has that very sort of earthy matcha hit. I really like matcha lattes. I'm a big fan. They don't taste really like anything else, And and it's green. I'm not going to lie. That's part of the appeal. But no, I actually really enjoy this. It's definitely very different from either the Dunkin' Donuts or the Starbucks version. It tastes, there's kind of, it tastes less corporate, like, and no, I mean, look, I, review Dunkin' Donuts stuff, I reviewed Starbucks stuff, I got nothing against those establishments, but there's always going to be something just, a little bit more personal about, like a local establishment. By the way, what with this being a local establishment, this review and my crepes review are going to end up on my Eating Out Illinois playlist, which is a playlist for just, local spots. But no, this is a really nice, really nicely done matcha latte. I really like this. I'm glad that I only got a little sweetener, because the lady behind the counter, who was just absolutely wonderful, by the way, just to give her a specific nod, she went over there and she asked, hey, do you want a sweetener in? Which is something I've never been asked about a matcha latte before. I said, yeah, just a little bit. I'm glad I just got a little bit, because I don't want to lose that edge to the matcha, again, like that earthiness. Um, but at the same time, it's kind of nice to have in, just a little sweetness. Just kind of go over there, just give it a little something. This is really good. I didn't expect it to not be, but like, I'm really happy that it is. This is a good day. This is Sunday, I got the day off. Crepes. I'm all fancy. If I had any criticism at all for this, it is that I would like a larger one. That is it, because I really like this. It hits the way that I want a matcha latte to hit. Like I said, you've got all the earthy notes. I like the little added sweetener aspect to it. That's something that I think in the future I'll probably go over there, with my future matcha latte endeavors. I might go over there and ask for that. Just a little something. But no, that's really nice. It's nice. It's fresh tasting. It's kind of comforting tasting. I mean, maybe that's weird as a matcha thing. I don't know. That's kind of how it kind of kicks in my head. And no, it's done really well. That's good. I really like that. It's nice and easy to drink. And yeah, it's just, oh. By the way, if you hear me going over there and taking bigger breaths, I'm not dying. I mean, I don't think I am. I mean, eventually I will. Maybe. I'm kind of hoping I'm a Highlander, but I don't know. The older I get, maybe I don't want to be a Highlander. I'm just a little bit under the weather, and one of my nostrils is like super clogged up. So, still got this one though. But no, that's really good. I think that's very, very tasty. 3 questions have to be asked. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? Do I like it better than Starbucks and Dunkin' Donuts? I have to go with yes, and yes, but. So combining number 1 and number 3 together, for myself personally, that hits the way I want a matcha latte to hit. And like I said, it has a little bit less of a sort of corporate manufactured kind of taste to it. And it sounds like I'm being kind of like posh and douchey, but like, you know what I'm talking about. If you've ever been to like a proper cafe, it's nice. It hits really nicely for me, and it just does everything that I want it to do while tasting nice and light. Plus, again, a little bit of the sweetener was a nice, unexpected addition at the questioning of the nice lady behind the counter. So, like, yeah, man, that hits perfectly for me. Now, I will say this, in regards to Dunkin' Donuts and Starbucks, well, I do think that this outshines both of those a little bit. I like all of them for their own reasons. Like, I think they all bring something else to the table. And, I just kind of like the matcha latte vibe and format. So, I'm not going to go over there and completely trash them either. But I do think that, point for point, if I had to make the decision of, okay, this is the only one that you could have amongst the 3, this is the one that I would go with. Because it's just, again, very nice and light and very sort of fresh tasting. It's very inviting, and I like that. And if I'm recommending it, I absolutely am. And I think, between this and the crepes, whatever the hell you want to call them, between those 2 things, like, I definitely have to give Sweet and Brew Cafe, like, a cool little shout out. Not that my format is, to a significant extent where that matters very much, but credit where it's due. I really like their vibe. I really like their setup, and they put out good products. At the end of the day, it's, great to have a nice, cool spot, and it's great to have nice people working there. But if your food sucks, it's kind of hard for me to. But in this case, that's not the case. Both of the things that I had were really tasty, and I think that even if I weren't doing these for reviews, it would have just been a really nice, cool lunch at a really cool little local spot. So, 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, monumental rest of your month, stupendous rest of your year. Folks, go over there and have yourselves a truly matcha-tastic rest of your life. Because matcha's really good. I mean, if you like it. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity into the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do can't do it all the time. I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Now, folks, not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be stressful and frustrating and just bullshit sometimes, folks. And when we find ourselves in situations where we have to deal with said bullshit, it's important we go over there whenever possible. Take a step back. Try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives. Hopefully, do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, what's your personal take on matcha? Is it something you like, something you hate? I could see it being very divisive because, like, the way it tastes is just very unique. And I think that if I hadn't experienced it, a little bit later in my life, I think I was probably, maybe the very earliest in my late 20s, probably early 30s before I really had matcha as a thing. I don't think I would have been all that into it. Like, if I was a younger kid, I don't think that flavor profile would work for me. But what about you? Let me know. Hit me up in the comments.